Hello everyone, my name is Brennan from B.ShepTV. Welcome back to the How to Create a Steam Machine case in Blender. Here we are, continuing it. Let's get to it. So here's the Steam Machine. We've added curves, cuts, vertices, basic layout, pretty much everything so far. We added the USB ports. From what I know, they look like USB ports at least. But yeah, we added. Why does it keep doing that? It goes back. Anyway, we added the USB ports. So now let's take a look at what else is needed. What else we're going to be adding in, because there are a lot of details on this particular case. So let's take a look at these images. I'll show you these images over here, like this. They're pretty detailed. As you can see, there are lots of connections. I think I went over this in the first part. But yeah, there's a lot of details back here. A lot of stuff to get into. So this is just the basic front modeling that we did. So we pretty much did everything except the materials, like this glowing ring look. We didn't do that. I might actually get into doing that in the next tutorial. Not this one yet. So probably I might add the Steam logo. Not sure about that. For this one, we're just going to focus on some details, finer details on the top part. As you can see, there's these holes up here. We're just going to be focusing on that because that in itself can be kind of pretty tedious work to do. And I'm probably wondering how you get this type of effect across, how you do it. So we're going to focus on that in this part. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you another picture. I think I have a better reference image. Let's see. This one, I think this might be an older one. It looks kind of messed up right there. That's pretty weird. But yeah, let's see. Let's go to the reference images. Reference. I have this one right here. Yeah, that one's more of the texture. It shows you it has a little bit of a texture to the material. Some finer details. I have these two pictures right here. I might just open both of these, but I don't know if I can do that at the same time. So I'll just do this. So yeah, you can see that, yeah, it's pretty much not as good as the other one, I'd have to say, because the other one, yeah, the other one's not like this. So yeah, this one's probably a better picture. We probably don't have to get the exact size of that circle there, but we can just do something similar. So similar, not simular. Alrighty, let's go ahead and I just added two cuts there. I might want to actually turn on screencast keys, as AndyPrice always does. Let's see. Pretty much everyone does. I'm taking too long to do this. I'm gonna come back and okay, I'm back, and we can add in the very thing we were adding. I should be able to add in screencast keys because I downloaded the plugin. It's gone. So I guess I'm just gonna have to do without it, but that's okay. Alright, I'll just tell you what I'm doing or something. Okay, so let's go ahead and add some edge loops in here. Let's add in three edge loops. Just press escape or right click to let go and not move them. So let's go ahead and delete these vertices here, because what we're gonna have to do, well, we might want to start from the other side instead. What we're gonna have to do is duplicate pieces until we match up to this side right there. Yeah, so let's go ahead and delete these vertices, and we'll continue with this piece right here. So let's move that over. Let's make, yeah, I'm just gonna make this full screen, And let's go ahead, make some loop cuts. We're going to make some square holes about the size, try to make them square, about the size of that reference image right here. As you can see, it looks about, it's not, definitely not this big. So let's add some more edge loops to make it smaller. This is kind of a fiddly way of doing it, but I think it's okay. Should work like this. Let's go ahead and just keep adding in these edge loops until we have something like that right there. Yeah, that's probably good. That's about good, I think. It's not totally square, but we can, let's see. Let's go ahead and select each one of these like this. We might have to actually scale these down so they're not so big. Yeah, let's do that. Scale these down like that. Okay. And let's move them back a bit. Not that much. And as you can see in the reference image as well, there's a gap in between the edges. So it's not, there's a little, about the same gap all around through the lines, here, here, there, and then on the sides as well. So let's go ahead and make sure that this is, there's actually a even gap around. Looks like there is, and the holes actually might be a little bit smaller. So let me size these down a bit. Scale them down this way. Yeah, I think it might actually need to be a little bit smaller. About, well, if I'm making that small, that wouldn't be very good. So, yeah, I'm just gonna leave them. I'm just gonna leave them like this. That'll be good. That'll be good, you know. Yeah. So, if we extruded these in, we could actually do that. But then again, it's not gonna really do good. It's not a good idea. But they need some space around them, because if you just delete them like this, which is what we would need to do, then they would not, they need to have a gap in between each one. So we're going to need to add 2 edge loops in between each one of these, like this. And what we're going to have to do is group them together. So I'll show you what I mean, but we're going to have to group them like this. So let's just say it's like that. There's one hole there. There's rows of holes. So there's supposed to be a gap in between each hole, but the gap in between each one going, that would be vertically, I think. Yeah, because horizontal. Yeah, so that would be vertical if you stood it up on its side. The gaps in between each hole going this way is pretty small, as you can see. So it's just there's a circle there. So if you go top view, and right here, delete the face, and there's a good amount of space in between each circle there. So we can go ahead and delete these faces here, and well, actually it needs that. So we'll have to do, this is very weird, this 3D view space is acting very weird, like I think last time it was. I don't know what its problem is. Okay, so view offset is locked. Something is going on here. Something is really going on here. I don't know what's going on. Let me see. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but I'll just go ahead and continue on with the tutorial. Okay, so let's go ahead and delete these faces right here. And okay, looking pretty good so far. Let's add, oh, that's weird. Oh, okay, I see why. Yeah, it would do that. It would do that. Let's try to center this edge right here just a bit. It's not so far off. And let's move these vertices like this. Well, actually, it would have been a better idea to add these in afterwards because now it's shaping this. So let's make the face again. Let's go into, and it's way off. Something is totally wrong with this. I'm just gonna reload this into a new blend file because I don't know what's going on here. I'm gonna try to reload it and see if it fixes everything. Maybe. Let's see, it's zooming off center. Okay, so I'm back and I got it to work. I even got the screencast keys to work, so thank you for your patience. What is this? I don't know what that is. Anyway, delete that. Okay, so let's get back to what we were doing. Sorry about all the troubles, but now we can go ahead and move on. Okay, so I was going to delete these, going to remake the face right here, as well as here. I'm just going to make it just to make sure everything goes right. Add some loops here, and one on the other side because there's going to need to be one on the other side, and also for the gaps in between each hole. So I'll go ahead and make a face, delete the face, and delete the face there. And as you can see, the faces are offset. So what we will need to do is duplicate this face right here. So let's delete this face, delete these vertices as well. Let's turn on this right here so I can delete through the faces. Okay, so let's select this whole area, duplicate it, and move it over, and then just match up the vertices, and we'll just have to keep doing this. It's a pretty tedious thing to do, but in order to do this effect, this is the only way I've really found that was pretty much possible to do. So, I mean, the only way I really found to do this type of modeling or effect. So yeah, just gonna move it over a bit so that it has the same amount of space right there, and that should be good, as well as another edge loop there to match. It looks like it's going to be a little bit off now because I added an extra loop, but that's okay because there was already extra space over there. So there we go. Okay, so now we're just going to make rows of holes like this, and I'll just have to do it from another view because I'm going to be selecting the bottom vertices. So I'm just going to hide this just in case, and hide this piece below the piece that we were just working on. Let me just go into front view, hide all of the bottom pieces so that we're not messing with any of that, not selecting any of that on accident. Okay, I think I got everything except this down here. Let me hide that. Go ahead and go into top view and start making those faces, making the holes. Okay, so let's start deleting these faces right here to start shaping this thing. Delete those faces, select them all first, then delete them. And as you can see, we have a good array of faces there, little holes, just what we wanted. And looks like some of them are off proportion. They're not the same size, so we might need to resize like this one, try to match the other ones, maybe just make them more circular, and that's fine. They're not totally noticeable. It might be a little bit bigger than the holes on the actual picture. I think that's kind of similar, not similar as I always say. Okay, so let's select this, duplicate it, snap it. I'm actually using the snap to the closest vertex, that setting there. And let's duplicate it again. I think I also have automatically merge vertices, move to the same location, which you might not always want to have on, but I usually always have it on. So not always, but I've had it on for a while, so I use it quite a bit. Okay, so yeah, you just keep duplicating these and moving them into place, just like this. Duplicate it, move it into place, duplicate it, move it in, duplicate, plop it into place, duplicate it, and look at that, almost done. Well, not really almost done, but we have a good amount of time to go. So I'll just duplicate a bigger amount, and you can do this too, which is great, just great to do. And I actually did the wrong thing, because it's supposed to be duplicated with two faces selected. So something like this. Yeah, just like that. Perfect. I think. Yeah, because there's basically supposed to be four faces. 1, 2, 3, 4 in between. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's 4. Okay, so 1, 2. Wait, how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why. It just looks like more. Looks like more than it is. Okay, so yeah, just keep duplicating. And I think that's all you have to do. Just keep duplicating. This might be a little bit big. Pretty big for the size, the scale. You can make your vertices smaller if you like, but I think this is pretty good for me. I don't mind them being so big. That just means a lot more air leaving the system of this thing, because actually be better for it, because you want some ventilation. That's what these are anyway. These are vents to let the air out, and I do not want to select that right there. Don't want to select this, so I'll need to delete these faces right here, vertices, and there we go. I pretty much completed that piece. That's how I did it. That's how I did the one. How I did the valve steam machine myself before I did the tutorial. That's how I did this type of effect. That's how I completed it. It looks like there's a piece that's off. These two should be merged, so I'm going to select these by pressing Control L, so you can see there. And merging these two vertices right there. And there we go. Flawlessly done. Amazing. Perfect. Looks great. And as you can see, we also have some pieces we didn't grab, so now I'm going to have to go through and fix this as well, which is not good. Should have done this, should have unhid it. But, just have to deal with it, you know. That's fine. All I have to do is just extrude this a few times, you know. Just turn on some music, relax, and enjoy. Some people might not find this relaxing, but it's sometimes, well, it can be stressful, because you're like, these vertices, I hate them. They're just I just wish I never knew them. I just wish I never met them. They're just evil vertices. Yeah, but you know, other people are like, oh yeah, look at these vertices. They're great, man. Look at them. Wow, they're just amazing. How they just become friends so easily. You know, they just connect and they're friends already. You know. Oh, whoops. But then again, you know, it can be stressful. It's like, this vertice's not connecting. And then you're like trying to figure out for the rest of the day. You're stuck on that one area trying to put faces together or whatever. But yeah, it's pretty fun, I think. It's a challenge. Can be fun though. Sometimes it can't be fun. No, it won't be fun. Because you're trying to get it done. You're on a deadline or something. And trying to get something done within your deadline. But you can't always do that, so, you know, it won't always work out. And something's wrong with this right here. So I might want to actually do that over again. Yeah, I duplicated it instead of bridging it, instead of, you know, doing that right there that I just did. So it should be done like that. There we go. Just keep extruding, keep working. It gets kind of fiddly when I am zoomed out like this. And yeah, I have a long way to go. So I might as well just either skip this or duplicate a bunch of them, and could just do that. I don't know. I think I'll just do that. Go to right view and select from here to there and duplicate it. Move it over. Doesn't matter if it overlaps because it will overwrite the faces anyway, so there we go. Move doubles. Looks like I have some extra faces here. I think it left them, which I didn't want it to do, but it did it anyway. Okay, yeah, they're not matching up. So I'll need to grab the extra vertices. Let's see, how's that not matching up? It's weird. It's probably because it's supposed to be like this. Yeah, that's why. That's why it wasn't matching up. But now I can really match it up. All I have to do is fill in those faces, and that'll be a lot easier. That's how I'll solve this problem. That's how I'll solve it. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. That's how it's supposed to work. Yeah, it's working for me, so I'm just gonna do this, you know. And the very end is just gonna have to be filled in the way it usually is, which is pretty simple. It's not supposed to connect because then it'll mess everything up. Okay, and we have one more to go. Bam. This is pretty fiddly. And does that even work? Let's see. Let's smash it there. Nope. It fills in 3, so it's gonna have to connect there, I think. That looks weird. Whoa, what's wrong with this thing, man? Something's wrong. Something's clearly wrong. I think there's so many overlapping faces, it's just having trouble surviving. Wait a minute, what did I do? Did I ruin it? Okay. I think I selected something down here because it's really annoying. It's getting annoying. I'm just gonna hide it. And select this here. Select the loop. Looks like it didn't remove the vertices. Wow, it removed 300 vertices. So it wasn't even removing vertices for some reason. But yeah, I can just, you know, just move these, extrude this, extrude, extrude. And that would actually be a smarter idea to do that. Yeah. I'm just gonna do this. Duplicate from here. And I think this might work. I gap it with this. So it just fills them in like this. And this. So just move it over like this. And overlap that. There we go. And then overlap the next one. Bam. Overlap the next one. Oops. Overlap the next one. Thank you very much. No, like this. Like this. And there we go, finally. Finished it. Finished it like this. There we go. Okay, now everything's overlapped, everything's perfect. Remove the vertices just to check. And there we are. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Never mind. Not totally done. Not done with you yet. And it does have a mirror modifier, which is great because we'd be sitting here for hours doing the whole thing if we had to. And yeah, there is a bigger gap right there in the center, so we might have to move this side over a bit. But look at that. That's great. That's just great. We have a ventilation done on top of the steam machine case. It's not exactly the right dimensions, but it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good anyway. Okay. Bam. I think there's something you can actually do where you select the edges right there. You don't need to mess with anything on the inside, because that's just the inside. With this, the outside matters because we're really showing it by having it like this. We're showing the outside. We're not trying to model the inside parts. So let's bridge this. You can press W, I think, and then it might be Control. Oh no, it was bridge edge loops. Okay, maybe it's not bridge. I think it's, let's see, Control E, bridge edge loops. It's supposed to be something that supposed to be something that just bridges them. Select at least 2 edge loops. Oh, okay, we have to be an edge select, I'm sorry. So yeah, bridge edge loops. Okay, never mind. Has to be 2 bridge edge loops. Let's see. Oh, has to be like that. Okay, fine. Be that way. Yeah, it has to be like that. Okay, sorry. Thought it was gonna work, but I guess not. I forgot what it was. There's something like that that just, if you know, then just, you know, maybe you can comment and just let me know. So yeah, I'd be happy to know. Be happy to remember. How happy to be notified. So yeah, let's bridge these edge loops. There we go. We got some of them down, and I think that took too long, so I think it'd be faster to just select one of these and overlap it over one of those, if you know what I mean. Like this. Just select this area here. Select it, duplicate it, and overwrite any places that need to be fixed. Like that one. Wait, that's the one. No. Did I bridge that one? No, I didn't. Okay, let me go to front view. No, right view, not front view. Sorry. I'm gonna go right view and duplicate this. Move it over. Snap it. Yes, a lot faster. I love that. It's amazing. And move this over and overwrite that one right there. Go to right view. I think I'm going the wrong side actually. Left view I think is the right way to go. But I'm just gonna go, yeah, I'm gonna go into left view, and there we go. Snap it on top. We got it. Yeah. Okay. That's everything. All I need to do now is fill in that area right there, and we'll be done. And you can leave and not hear me talk anymore. So yeah, let's just snap these there. Extrude them and snap them. Bam. Looks like it's offset a bit. Yeah, it is. Only because we created, yeah, we created new edge loops, so it's not going to match up. We might actually be able to hide that by not even merging it, making this a separate object from the front piece. Might actually do that. See how this works. And then just extrude this out, match it up. There might actually be a line there. Yeah, there is a line. So I'm going to, yeah, it might be better to match them up together. Let me try this again. Yeah, it has some extra edge loops there. Might be able to actually fix it if I just match this up. There we go. And then just match this one instead of matching that one to this one, because that one has perfection, so I don't want to mess it up. Yeah, pretty much it. Except this piece, that piece is not on where it's supposed to be. And I don't even have to merge them. I can just separate them, which I want to do because it might actually look better. It's, yeah, front view. It's not, wait, no. I think it's right view. Let me see. Yeah, that's right view. Okay, so I'm going to separate this, press P on the keyboard, selection, bam. Oh, whoops. Bam, nothing. Yeah, there we go. That was the problem. This piece had an extra piece that was overlapping. Yeah, there's still a big, huge gap there. What is wrong here, man? I can't even match it up. I need to add them, join them again. Join them again. Okay. This viewport's kind of slow. Let me turn down. No, not the mirror. Turn off the viewing of the subsurf modifier. I'm gonna get in close here and really match up these vertices because it's not matched up. I don't know what's going on here. It should be matched up, but it's not. I'm gonna match up these, and there we go. That's what we needed. Exactly what we needed. Okay. And it looks like they're merging because... Okay, so somebody just called me, thank you very much, and I was in the middle of recording, so I needed to answer the phone. Okay, a lot of interruptions, a lot of mess ups, sorry about this. It's a horrible tutorial, but it's great. It's actually working out for me. So yeah, let's go ahead and select these vertices right here. I think that's the right one, except this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now press P on the keyboard. I have something I need to fix because I saw that there's a vertice dangling down here. Just not supposed to be down here. Just sitting there, I don't know what it's doing. Okay, now let's see. View it. And view it. No. View it. Yes, that's what I wanted. Perfect. Okay, so I think we are done for this tutorial. So the camera's way off. Something's wrong here. Yeah, I selected the wrong camera. Wrong camera was there. Okay, so now I can unhide everything, and there we go. Look at that. That looks okay, but maybe we might want to add a solidify modifier because we need some thickness to that. Yeah, let's add a solidify modifier. Let's see how that works. Might look kind of weird at first. Let's see. Move it up. Thickness 0.2, 0.5. I'm gonna go to 9. See how that looks. Looks okay. Not too bad. Might actually need to be even thicker. Something like 2. Whoa, that's way too much. Maybe something like that. Then again, now it looks more squarish. But I guess it looks okay. Yeah. Could deal with it. Might edit it later. Make it a bit smoother. Or we could even do it manually, but that would take a while. Instead of adding a solidify modifier, we could just extrude each hole. But that would be pretty tedious work. Just like this, you'd have to extrude, make holes like that. That's actually how I think I did it manually. I'm not sure. I might have added a solidify modifier, but yeah, this looks okay though. I think it looks okay. Maybe I'll just add a solidifier. Add a solidify modifier. for this. But yeah, there we are. Thank you guys for watching. And I will see you guys next time. Next tutorial. Next part. Hopefully. See you guys next time.